Hello, and thanks for joining me today at Al's Airguns. Hey, it's a little bit different format today. We are actually at the Pyramid Air website, and shout out to those guys. Reason we're here today is I want to talk about the Umarex Komplete. And shout out to Pyramid Air for having the most complete information on the Umarex Komplete that I've seen, including Tyler Patner does a really good video on that if you're looking for information. And yeah, you can go ahead and look at that if you want to. We're going to give a quick summary and talk about it if you're not already familiar with it, because this is something I've come to have opinion on and talk to others and really want to get feedback on from you guys as well. The Umarex Komplete with a K, and again, shout out to Pyramid for having the best information here. Even I went to the Umarex USA site, and their graphics were not high res, and there wasn't really a lot of information there. What we're seeing on the website here at Pyramid is an air gun that is offered in 177 and 22 caliber that is running on what they're calling nitro air, and this is nitrogen, N2, that is in a canister that is very similar to what we've seen for the 88 or 90 gram CO2 canisters. And the premise here is that this is a low-cost air gun that offers PCP-like performance without the need for a pump or the hand pump or a compressor. And it's offered as an entry gate to PCP. Now, at this point, it's only operating with these nitro air cartridges. The N2 is an inert gas that serves this purpose well, but it's also a very different sized molecule than CO2, or even, I believe, the standard air you're using in a PCP. So how well it would lend itself to an alternate gas is unclear to me. Perhaps air would be fine down the road, but the long and the short of it is the two products are offered, together, and basically we're seeing a $193 rifle that uses a 11, 12 gram canister to offer what they're claiming to be 45 shots or so at a very good velocity or power. They're saying 18 foot-pounds and 1,025 FPS for the 177, or in 22, I think the muzzle energy may be up a bit. Saying, 25 foot-pounds at 975 feet per second. What I see here is basically, in my opinion, an all-weather CO2 gun. When I look at Umarex's own offerings, like the Air Javelin, if we take a look at it, and I have an Air Javelin, and I've done a review on the channel for it. The Air Javelin uses an 88 gram CO2 capsule, and it produces 34 foot-pounds of energy for 27 shots using a 170 gram bolt. So when I shot my Air Javelin the first times, I said, holy cow, why can't Umarex give me this same energy in a CO2 pellet gun? Make it a 22, 25, 30 caliber CO2 gun, give me 30 shots at 30 foot-pounds, and I would think that would be quite the ticket. Now, we have the Komplete, this new air gun, that's offering, basically, let me get that back to where I was here. Sorry for the technical problem. Boop. All right, that was looking at their, we don't want to do that picture. We want to go back here. Look at that gun again. So yeah, basically we have a nitrogen equivalent, and the only advantage I see to this is not a gateway to PCP. unless they offer some future way of charging this with some kind of rechargeable air canister that we can pump or, put air into. As long as it's these canned things, I think the only chance they would have to go is CO2. And then, as I say, in my opinion, we've got a all-weather CO2 gun. But I'm very curious what people think about this. Is this going to be a flash in the pan? I mean, 3 years ago, if you have or 3 years from now, if you have a nitro air in your closet and a few of the canisters, are you going to be unique? Or is this something that's really going to catch on? Very curious on what you guys think. Right now, it's on pre-order, not going to be available to the general public until July. It looks like mid-July here, but I'm already starting to see reviews on it, and I'm just very curious. I've talked to a couple other people, and didn't know if you're aware of it, and wanted to get folks to weigh in. Specifics before I cut off here. The cartridges they sell, the N2 cartridges, are supposedly filled to 3600 psi, and supposedly this gun is regulated down, and I've heard a couple of things in videos, to 1600 or 1800 psi, I've heard. So, how that relates, I mean, I think in terms of air, not in terms of nitrogen. I don't know if there's a difference there. So I'm not sure, the relevancy. I've had one person tell me, what? That's very expensive to make a regulator that operates at 1600 or 1800 psi. I mean, I don't understand those things. I look forward to being educated by those that do. But please, again, let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you again on another episode of Al's Airguns. Thanks a lot.